This is the Kirchengesangbuch für evangelisch-lutherische Gemeinden. It was published in 1903 by the Concordia Publishing House in St. Louis, Missouri. It was one of the last German-language hymnals used by the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod. This is the Evangelical Lutheran Hymn Book. It was published in 1918 by Concordia Publishing House of St. Louis, Missouri, and is the first complete English-language hymnal used by the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod. This is the Lutheran hymnal published by Concordia Publishing House of the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod. It was published in 1941 and is also called the Blue Hymnal, as is shown here, or the Red Hymnal, because there was another copy that was printed with a red cover. As you can see on the inside, the hymns are written with their musical accompaniment in four-part harmonies, as is traditional to most current hymnals. This hymnal is called Lutheran Worship and was published by Concordia Publishing House in the late 1960s. As you can see, there is liturgy at the front of the hymnal, and the hymns are written also in four-part harmonies for common use for four-part hymn singing during church worship. This is the Lutheran Worship accompaniment to the liturgy. It goes along with the previous hymnal that was shown, Lutheran Worship, and this is what the pianist or organist at a church would use to play along with the liturgy that the congregation and or pastors or lectors were singing. This is Lutheran Worship accompaniment to the hymns. As you can see on the inside, it has typical four-part writing for the hymns and shows that the pianist or organist can play along easily to the hymns with this addition. This is the Lutheran Book of Worship. It is a hymnal that was prepared by the Commissions of Worship on a number of different Lutheran Church bodies in the United States. It was published in 1978. As you can see, it is in similar printing style to Lutheran Worship. However, because of the impending events of LCMS, this hymnal was not widely used, if ever used, in the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod, because the other Lutheran bodies who helped prepare this hymnal were no longer in altar and pulpit fellowship with the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod. This is the Lutheran Service Book, which is the most recent publication of a Lutheran hymnal from the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod and its publishing body, Concordia Publishing House. As you can see, some hymns are written in four-part harmonies in this hymnal, while others just have the melody line. At the beginning, it includes psalms and liturgy for orders of worship. This hymnal was published in 2006 and has been designed to replace both the 1941 Lutheran hymnal and the late 1960s Lutheran Worship hymnal, because both hymnals had been, prior to 2006, in wide use throughout the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod. This is the Lutheran Service Book accompaniment for the liturgy. Similar to the Lutheran Worship accompaniment to the liturgy, this has four-part piano or organ writing for all orders of service that are in common use in the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod. This goes along with congregational and pastoral or liturgical chanting. This is the Lutheran Service Book accompaniment for the hymns. Similar to the Lutheran worship accompaniment to the hymns, this has 4-part harmonies for the piano player or organist at your church to play along with the hymns. On a few hymns in here, there are alternate settings or alternate keys that the hymns are in. This is the Lutheran Service Book Altar Book. As you can see, this is the copy that goes at the front of the sanctuary, which is on the altar where the pastor can use it. As you can see, it has an enlarged copy of every single psalm. It has more distinct directions as to the orders of service that are prepared in here. It also has a number of different orders of service that are not commonly found in the Pew edition of the Lutheran Service Book, such as Ash Wednesday services, Good Friday services, Maundy Thursday services, the Passion Sunday service for Palm Sunday, as well as the Vigil of Easter service. In the second part of this, it has the propers of the day, as well as the collects of the day and suggested readings.